Hi everybody and welcome to Pinky Tech. I'm Joe, and if you've been with the channel for a little bit, you probably remember this $500 build that I put together a little while back featuring an Intel i3 9100F and a GTX 1060 6GB graphics card. Well, that build's been sitting around for a bit and not really selling, and I'm not in the art or the business of collecting PCs. I'd like to sell PCs. So today I'm going to answer the age-old question. How much does RGB really matter in a flip? Alright guys, so I've had the Blue Beauty here for a couple of months. I'll put the exact date somewhere on the screen here. But we debuted it on the channel. We instantly put it up for flipping, which is what I do with all the machines that I build here on the channel or just locally that I don't get a chance to review for you guys. And it's just been sitting around. So a lot of the PCs in my area have just been kind of sitting and not really selling a whole lot. The only ones that have really been selling are the ones that have a lot of RGB in them. And to be honest with you, they're builds that probably shouldn't be selling because it's like a Intel 60 or a FX 63 processor with, a RX 470 in it or something like that. And they're selling for about $800, or at least that's what the listings are. Obviously, I don't know what they're actually selling for because it's Facebook Marketplace. You can put whatever number you want on there. And so right now I'm kind of thinking, this computer that I've had listed for about $600, which I think is a fair value considering the components that are in it and the time, I took to put together there. It hasn't been selling. So I wondered, if I throw a bunch of RGB into it, how much money can I get out of it? So let's redo it. So here's what the plan is. I'm going to go ahead and put in this Cooler Master case. It is the ML320L, ARGB fans in it, etc. And since two ARGB fans aren't really going to work inside of this build because one, I don't have an ARGB header on the motherboard, and two, well, if you're going to do RGB, you do RGB. Two fans just isn't going to cut it. So what I've decided is I went ahead and bought a 5-pack of the Up Here RGB fans. They are SATA powered fans, and so we're going to put those two. All the other core components, power supply, hard drives, CPU, GPU, all that good stuff, we're going to leave 100% the same. And then we're going to put it on Facebook Marketplace. I'll have to increase the price just to get the money back from the additional components put into it. But I'm actually going to see what would it sell for, and is RGB going to make a difference? So let's go ahead and put this bad boy together and we'll see where we get. All right, guys, so there we have it. 6 days on the market, the exact same components minus a little bit better of a case and a little bit more RGB, or a lot of bit more RGB since, we just had the blue LEDs in the original computer. But that was it. It sold. It sold for about $100 more than what I was looking to get out of it. as far as, you know, when it was the old components and not all blinged out. And that's about the cost, give or take, of, you know, another $50 case and $30 worth of fans. So all in all, successful, I guess. So I would say if you are flipping a PC, add the RGB into it, get more views, get more shares, more listings, saves, all that good stuff, and you'll sell it quicker. Now, I will say, if you are selling like a flipped Optiplex or something like that, really you should be targeting sub $300 or around $300, depending on your market. I wouldn't bother adding RGB to that unless maybe you're getting like a SATA RGB strip. But then you're probably cutting out the side panels and acrylic and all that good stuff. I still say if you're flipping something like that, don't put the money into it. If you're doing an office PC flip, don't put the money into it. But anything you're going to sell for gaming, put some RGB in it, get the views, be able to sell it. You know, obviously make sure you match up the right parts and all that good stuff. But so I am going to take the extra money that I made off this flip, and we're going to actually buy some toys and donate that to a local toy drive. I've actually already done that, and I'm filming after I've done that. So I've got all the toys now. I just got to actually go drop them off. So I'm going to go do that. But you guys are going to go down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified. Hit that like button. Leave a comment on your experience with the RGB and all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at PinkyTech, real easy to find, and eventually one day I'll make a graphic for it. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.